Making a slow roasted shoulder of lamb with herb dumplings. Now I can only show you how we get it into the oven, and because it's going to be taking 3 hours to cook, you're not going to be able to see the end on this video. All right, but right now we need 1 large onion sliced thin. You're also going to need a 3¼ pound bone-in shoulder lamb. All right, so first we're going to get the onions, and you need a pan where you're going to roast it. This has to be pretty much close to the same size. You don't need an extra large one. Get a pan that it fits a little closer to its size for the roast. And they want these onions an onion sliced. Make sure it's a big onion. Put these into your pan. All right, you're going to need 2 large carrots. I couldn't find 2 large carrots. So I have a couple of medium and a small and 1 large. They want you to make thin carrot sticks out of them and put them on top of the onion in a roasting dish. I think I have a 9. No, I have what? This is an 8 something? I can't remember. Set your oven to 450 degrees. For those of you that aren't real good with roasting, do make sure that you sit there and make sure your shelf is in the middle. Unless they tell you otherwise, always have it in the middle. Unless they're telling you to broil or you're making cookies or something like that, they'll tell you to move your shelves. Well, I might as well show you what I'm doing. I've already sliced my onion, as you can see, in half moons. I'm doing the carrots right now. All of you that are up, good morning. I hope you have a wonderful day today, and I hope you had a wonderful holiday. And we're getting ready for another one. This is what they want, a bed of onion, and they want you to put some parsley in here as well. couple of sprigs. This is exactly what they want, okay? That's what I'm telling you. Now, is there anything else you want to put? Yeah. They want us to also sit there and with the herbs. All right, they want 4 bay leaves. They say fresh. This is about as fresh as I'm going to get them where I live. Dried. All right, is there anything else you want on this? All right, bay leaves. All right, now what you're going to do, you need 1 large onion. If I didn't tell you, that's 1 large onion. Now they want 3 1/4 pound bone-in shoulder lamb. Which I have right here. That's exactly what they want you to do. Salt. This is my salt mixture I make, which I've told you about. They want you to just sprinkle this on. They want pepper next on it. And I have to grind mine up. They don't tell you how much, so you're pretty much left on your salt and pepper. How much stuff do you want on this? All right. They want you to add, this is my vegetable stock that I've already made. Made it yesterday. They want you to pour it to almost covering the vegetables, but do not pour it on the meat. That's what they want. Now we'll get some foil and we'll close this up. See, they also recommend when you put the foil on, make sure you tie it really tight around it. This is when you make your foil to fit. And good morning. I see more people coming on. I thought I was the only early bird. I really did, because I'm the one who gets up early. Now you have to wait for the oven to get up to 450. Make sure this is as tight as you can squeeze it around. Just in case it decides to run over, I'm going to give it a reason not to. Okay, now this is going to cook at, okay, here we go. Now we've done everything now. We're going to roast it for 20 minutes, and then we're going to reduce the heat to 325, and then we're going to roast it for an additional 3 hours. So we just have to wait for that to get up to where it has to go. So, is everybody doing well today? I am making, I'll read it again to you. This is called a slow roast shoulder of lamb with herb dumplings. The herb dumplings will be made later. So there'll be a part 2 on this because I'm not going to leave it on for 3 hours. We're just waiting for that. I'm almost up to where I have to be, and then we'll cook it. And then after that, I'll close this down, and the part 2 will come in about 3 hours, and we'll get those dumplings going, or maybe a few minutes before. But that's where we're at right now. So that's what we're making. Johnny Van well, I'm not going to try. I'll mess every last one of these names up, and you'd be very upset with me, so we'll just bypass that. Sorry, we have to wait just a bit. That we always have to do. I know a lot. Oh, it should be eating food. Enjoy it. This is what I do with my peelings. I know a lot of you probably don't believe me, but I really do. With all my vegetables, or the core of the salad greens and stuff, I put them in the freezer in a bag, and when I get enough, I slow cook them. If you don't have a slow cooker, you can put them in a big pot, cook them for about an hour, and strain them, and you have some beautiful stock, and you don't have to buy it, and you save money, and you use everything. And that's what I do all the time, saving money. And people think I have money. Only if I did, I'd be rich, but I'm not. I make ends meet. We have a good time in life. Don't think we don't have bad days. We do. That is going to cook for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to turn the temperature down to 325 like I told you, and it'll be cooking for 3 hours. So there'll be a part 2 on live. I can't see holding you that long for all of this, and you watch me do my ironing and cleaning. That doesn't make any sense. So for now, I know, almost makes you think of Bugs Bunny. What's up, Doc? Anyway, listen, you take care, and I'll see you in about 3 hours, or maybe a little less when we go to make the dumplings, okay? Bye-bye.